Hey guys, welcome back to Stormworks, and welcome back to another video on my channel. Today we are starting a brand new build series, and we're taking a little bit of a break from the mothership submarine, because I need a break sometimes. Anyway, today we're going to start building a plane. I believe it's going to be a cargo plane, not sure if it's going to be loaded from the back or the side, but we'll figure that out soon. Let's get straight to it. Okay, so the way I see it, we should actually start building the cockpit first. It might be a bit weird doing it that way around, but I like the idea of it. So let's just go ahead and build the windows in first. Okay, so we'll start off with a 1x3x3 window, because that is a good place to start. Bosh that into there. We're then going to get ourselves a diamond window of some sort. This actually isn't too bad, but we want it to be a slightly bigger one, I think. So maybe this will fit. Oh, that does actually fit. Very nice. I wouldn't mind actually adding another one of these to the side as well. Let's go ahead and just build this in like this. Bit weird, I know, but it's fine. Let's go ahead and continue building the windows. So I actually think we'll go bigger. We will go bigger, something like this. Oh, that's kind of cool. And then finally, we might actually add, let's say, one of these guys to the edge right here. And then I want a window coming off the back end going this way. Although actually, I don't like the fact that this is angled. Okay, so this is where I'm currently at. We've obviously got the center window, we got a little window next to that, a bigger window next to that, and we got another window on the side. I decided to go with this one because then I actually want to add a 1x2 window down the side right here. Or actually, no, something like that. Something like that works, I think. Okay, so let's just go ahead and start building things in, and hopefully by the time this is done, it will look okay. Whether that's true or not, I'm not so sure. We're also going to be building it in this green color, because I like the idea of that. So let's go ahead and shove the first one onto there like this. It is going to be a bit weird seeing it this way to begin with, but hopefully you guys can see where we're going with it eventually. Okay, so we'll shove those guys into there. Wouldn't mind actually adding one of these guys onto here like this and doing that. Oh, that's pretty crazy though. You know what? I think that has to go on there like that. I'm actually then going to shove one of these guys into here. I'm going to do this. Oh, I don't know. Maybe actually I'll build that forwards one first. So we shove one piece into here. Then we do this one, this one, this one, this one, and this one. Sure, why not? We're then going to actually delete this last end one. Shove a piece in there like that. And then maybe we could go with this. Ooh, would you look at that? And then if I do this guy going backwards, we'll have a varied look at things. Okay, that works, I think. You know what, actually, let's just start with the ones at the front. We're going to go with a 2, a 2. Okay, that looks all right so far. And then maybe 1, 1, 1? I don't know, that looks a bit weird so far, but we're going to attach this guy into there. We'll then send this one backwards down like so. I'll then do this one the same way. And I would say that actually looks a lot like an airliner's nose to me. I'd say that looks pretty good. Yes, okay. So all we got to do now is build all of this in so that hopefully it looks good. Alright, so I'm going to start with this guy right here. Yes. What that then allows us to do is to actually attach a guy onto here and do this. We can then do another one of those and another one of those right here. I mean, I don't know whether that looks good or bad or what, but let's go and do these guys. I can then shove another one of these onto here. We then have to try and attach this bit to the windows without it looking really weird. Ooh, okay, that sort of fits in there. Let's go and do another one of those. Beautiful. And now we need to try and fit the rest of those in as well, I guess. I do think it looks a little bit too, like, blunt, though, you know? Like, it just sort of goes in and everything looks a little bit too flat. So, what if we changed... Oh, I don't know. What if we changed these pieces? This is where it starts to look a little bit ugly, I think. Because if I do this and this, then that looks pretty strange. Especially because it's away from the window. But we can try that for now. And then, let's say I put a piece on here. We should be able to grab one of those and do this. Ah, I mean, I guess that works. Sort of. Okay, actually, delete that piece right there. Shove one of those onto there. We can then shove one of these guys into here. And that looks better than it did, I suppose. Whack that guy into there like that. We're then going to shove a 1x2, like this guy, onto the back of there. And if I send that backwards like so, we can then attach one of these guys into here like this. And that is all of it sort of attached together. Maybe. Okay, off to the side, we can then do this guy. I can shove one of these guys onto the side bit right here. And then, I don't know, I guess it's going to be like flat on the outside. That looks ugly. I don't like it. Okay, so I think actually if I delete these guys right here, we attach, I don't know, one of these onto here like this. There we go, that brings it up the side, but then we're going to have to do something up here that's different. Maybe one of these again? Yeah, I mean, that does fit on there. Oh, I don't know, this is starting to look really weird. This is starting to look really, really weird. Shove that onto there like that, delete this guy and shove that into here. I don't like it. I don't like whatever we've done here. Shove that guy into there, we can then do one of these guys on the side. But I don't really like what's going on at the front, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I don't think I like it. Let's go and shove one of these guys onto here like this. And that's okay. Okay, so that's on there like that. Essentially, I just took the bit on the top and shoved it on the bottom. Hopefully that looks nice, I guess? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I shoved that guy onto there like that, which means that this piece needs adding as well, which is another one of these, question mark? Like that? Yeah, but then the bottom doesn't look right. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what to add down here. This is too confusing for me. Very confusing. Okay, so it's looking a bit weird right now, but I think with a little bit of paint, possibly a little bit of reworking, this can look nice, but I don't know, right now it feels a little bit strange. This bit down here is kind of weird, because obviously it gets built back out again, which is not something I really want to do. Then obviously it goes out to the sides. But what I want to work on right now, really quickly, is I want to do something up here. Just to try and make it, I don't know, look a little bit nicer. So we're going to shove that guy onto there. I'm going to do this all the way across the top like so. I then want to add this piece into here real quick. And that piece into there. I don't know what this is going to look like, but essentially I want to do this, going backwards. I would love for it to actually fit in properly, but I don't think it's going to. Unless I just do that. And then maybe it could actually fit in like this. I guess that could work. We obviously shove one of those guys into there like that, and then... I could do another one? Or what? I don't know. I could do one of these? Maybe? Question mark? That doesn't feel like it makes sense, but maybe it does. And then I can shove one of these guys onto the top of... Oh, that does actually work. Okay. And then backwards from there, we can just use these guys. Ah! Does that look weird, though? It looks a bit weird. Especially because that's actually off to the side now. This is past where the windows are. That's a bit annoying. But what we could do is just sort of go across the windows. Build this one down, kind of like this. And then actually just continue them this way. I'm going to do that as well. But then we're just going to have a flat piece underneath, which it is weird. Like, that does look a little bit strange. Although actually, maybe I could just build this back to there. Shove a block in there for now. Sure. We'll go with that. I'm then going to build this guy down. We're going to add one of these guys onto here like this. And then in order to get this from down here up to the top, we could do this. No, that looks weird. That looks too weird. What about a 1x2? And we do 2 of them. Yeah? Like that. There we go. And then obviously at the top of this, we can just have it go backwards like that. We'll fill in these pieces, 1 and 2. And we can do this guy going across there like that. I don't know. I feel like that's too strange. I feel like that looks too weird. Like, it's close to being okay, but it's not okay. Like, it's kind of almost okay, but not quite. That looks better. I think without a front nose, it actually looks nicer. But that's crazy. It needs to have a nose. Okay, so what I'm saying is this side piece looks a little bit strange. So maybe I actually just delete all that. And then we try and build it out again in a second, but a little bit differently. So maybe we build those guys out there like that. We then shove one of these onto here. We'll just build this across. Okay. And then maybe further back than that. So we go 1, 2. We shove, where is it? This guy onto here like this. And then we build it up. So we use one of these. I'm struggling. There we go. One of those up to there. That looks better, I feel. Right? Question mark? There we go. So we fill in this little block here as well. Does that look better or does that look ugly? What are we thinking? Is this an ugly plane or is this an okay plane? Wash that into there. And so far, I would say all of that actually looks fine. That looks like an airliner to me, which can be obviously a cargo plane at the same time. So we're going to roll with that. I do think I need to sort out the bottom area somehow. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that just yet. But I'm thinking we delete these guys right here. In fact, all of the bottom. All of the bottom. Yes. And we just try and attach it all together. I don't know how that's going to work. So if I do these guys, let's say going backwards. We then need to do something with this. So let's say we do these guys? But I don't know. It seems pretty strange to me. Mark that into there. And then obviously this would continue backwards and down like this, but that doesn't work. Okay, so we delete this guy right here. We shove these guys into there. That locks that in. Very nice. We then do these guys to here, which then allows us to attach this guy on. There we go, which attaches it to there, but then we're going to have to delete those, which turns it into one of these. We then shove that onto there, and that's fine. I'm then going to put a block in there, like this one. We'll use a 1x2 pyramid, shove it onto there. And then we use a 1x4, 2x4 from there going backwards. Right? Is this right? I don't know. I don't know. It seems crazy to me, this. Okay, yeah, I mean, it has worked out so far. And then the next bit won't work out unless I did this. Okay, so if I do that, we delete this piece, we shove it back on here, and we just do this. And then we fix all of that together. I mean, I don't see why that isn't okay. We can just go with that across the bottom. Go with this across the bottom right here. And then seal it all together. It's a very flat-bottomed aircraft, but as far as cockpits go, I think that works. I think that works fine. Right? I don't know, it's a bit strange to me. It feels a bit weird. It's also very boxy, so I might actually add like a little bit to the side that also goes backwards. I'm not sure just yet. As far as cockpits go though, I'd say that does look like an airliner cockpit, to be fair. Right? Okay, on the inside, just to make it fit a little bit nicer, I'm actually going to do that. I'm not going to touch the roof just yet or anything like that, but yes, I'm going to go ahead and say that mostly fits. Sure. Alright, so I'm actually thinking right now that this window is pointless. I don't know why I've got it in here like this, because I feel like... Oh, actually, it might just be a different shape. It is, isn't it? This one? I think it's this one. Is it? Is it this one? I don't know. But if I put that on there... Oh, yes, there you go. So it just gets rid of the bottom piece anyway. However, I kind of wanted the bottom window in there. So I kind of like it, but... I don't see a way of having it in there looking normal, if that makes sense. Like, I'd have to delete, like, these three and then have a window in here. What if we had a window that poked out, like this? Is that too strange? I think that's too weird. Yeah, shove all of those back in. Don't know about the cockpit just yet, but leave it as is. Okay, I think we stay with this for now. The front not having an actual block on there seems so weird. Like... If I do this, I feel like it makes it look uglier. Is that true? Yeah, look, that looks uglier than if we didn't have one. But I can't just leave it like this, surely. Okay, so I'm actually thinking at the same time as everything else, it might be nice to have 1x4s on the top and the bottom. If we're going to have it this shape, then that probably is fine to do. The only issue with that is we can't actually get them in line, if that makes sense. Like, this is the furthest back we can actually have it. Because I don't have any 4x 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have any 4x8s, but actually if we install the mod, maybe we could. But no, for now I think we'll just go with this. Shove that in there on the bottom. That's fine. Oh, it looks weird though. Having that extra step is a bit strange. What's the other option? Because there is another option. I think if we actually place this like that, we can actually have 1x2s on the bottom. It is still very flat on the bottom, but it goes down, which I think is nicer. So let's go ahead and get rid of all of these pieces until we find an issue. All right, that's fine. This one, and these ones. Okay, right, bam. We'll leave it like that. That is going to be the cockpit for our cargo plane. Yes. What is it going to be able to fit in the back of it? I'm actually not sure just yet. It's also very boxy. Like, very, very boxy. Alright, I'm also going to do this really quickly, just because I can. I'm going to shove this one into there like that. There we go. And I'm actually going to paint around the edges to make it look just that little tiny bit nicer. I think it'll give it a little bit of pizzazz anyway. And I'm thinking pizzazz definitely wins in some situations. So pizzazz is going in there. Pizzazz on here. Seems weird saying it like that, but sure. And then maybe we could actually add like a bit of a pizzazz going around the side of that. I don't know. Does that look strange? Maybe. Maybe around the top as well and into there. Ooh. I don't know. Our pizzazz, it might be running out. It might be running out. What if I did that? Okay, we'll leave it like that for now. Looks a bit like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, but we'll go with it. Okay, you guys might hate me for doing this like so early, but let's go ahead and do it anyway. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh wait, that's not right. That's not right. What am I doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam! Paint all of that into there. That is lovely. Yes, all the way along and everything. Yes, There we go. And then for these guys, we just jug them green. Ah, who would have thunked it? There we go. Hopefully that looks nicer when we spawn it in now. So if I copy this, press U, take it to the other side and paste it here. Merge this together. There we go, spawn it in. Let's see what that looks like. Yeah, that's kind of cool. And then maybe if I did that bit too. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. I feel like there's a limit to this. And I'm not sure where the limit is, but we'll go with it. Bam. Jug that piece. Sure. Yeah, I think we leave it like that, like an Airbus aircraft. Kind of, anyway. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know. What does it look like in white? Maybe that's the thing that we should be checking here. So if we change the entire aircraft into white, we change these guys into white as well, spawn it in, what does that look like? You know what? Yeah, let's leave it. Let's leave it for now. Sure. Alright, what do you guys think of this then? Because I think the side is a little bit too flat right now, but what if we did, like, let's say 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. 4 of these right here as well. The bottom probably will change. If we shove that guy onto there like that, we then go with one of these, maybe? Like that, there we go. And maybe that'll come forwards once. Or twice, or something. I don't want to add any like 1x2s in here like this, because I feel like that makes things look weird. So it has to sort of just go, if it's on here. One of these, maybe? Because then it drags it forwards further. And then at the very front, we can actually add a 1x2 piece, like this. And then on the bottom, we need to somehow figure this bit out too. So if that goes along like that, we can shove one of these guys onto here. Eventually, but that doesn't work. It would have to be here, or we'd have to sort something else out. You know? So if that goes on there, and we shove these guys onto here, I've got no way of connecting these two together properly anyway, because this doesn't work. You see? You see what I mean? However, what does work, or what should work, is this. Oh, it doesn't. That would work though, and if I deleted all of these, and instead of having 1x4s on the bottom, we have 1x2s, maybe that's fine. There we go. Oh, that looks so weird. It feels like it's wrong to do that, and it sort of is. But we're going to, because I actually want the back end to be a little bit more rounded. rather than square. So that's how we do it, I think. Yeah, because if I continued this one upwards, it's just the wrong shape. However, actually, if I do the one at the bottom, that is sort of the right shape. So, delete these guys really quickly. And if we can fit one of these on to go down a bit. Alright, there we go. Shove this guy onto there like that. Shove this guy onto here like this. We should be able to do these guys. Okay, yes. No, that's actually fine. Shove one of those guys onto there like that. No, it's not fine. It's not fine. Because then it's just a 1x1 again. I want it to be a 1x2. So the other option... weirdly... Oh, no, it's not. I was going to say to shove one of these guys on there. But again, that doesn't work. No. If I can take it back to what I had before, we'll go with that. For now. There we go. Alright, sure. Why not? That is going to be our cockpit for our cargo plane. Whether we like it or not. Wait a second. That does mean I have to get rid of all of these. Okay, yeah. All the way down to, like, there. Holy moly. All the way down to there. Nope. Can't do that one. These guys all the way down to here. Yeah, that works. Can't do any of those, but I can do this. Okay, and I can do that. Alright, there we go. So I've emptied it of all unnecessary bits, and that's what we're going to go with. I like it. I think this is going to work out. Yeah. The front is a little bit annoying, the nose. It is probably going to remain flat, though, which is very strange, but we're going to do it. Anyway, if you guys can think of anything else to add to the cockpit on the exterior, let me know, and I'll see what I can do about it, but I think this looks pretty good for now. In the next video, we are going to be extending the fuselage backwards, and possibly adding a ramp onto the back. We'll have to wait and see. But for now, thank you guys very much for watching, hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.